So first, yung company namin. Okay. Okay na?
Okay na.
So, our company is Sandz Solutions Philippines. So we're basically an IT company focusing on large enterprise projects. So where our product offerings are more system integration, data center consolidation. So we offer not just software, as based from your question, we also hardware, and we also offer hardware. So hardware is such as being integrated with a specific software. It's like an appliance. So for the software, your question about the software, we offer different types of software. We offer software for security, for backup. We have it, and basically those that being used for data center. So,
Pwede po ba malaman kung yung specific na software na ginagamit?
Software. For backup, we use Atempo.
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 Atempo. A-T-E-M-P-O.
Ayan, tama. So, Atempo, A-T-E-M-P-O. So, it's a backup solution or backup software. The company started in, I believe, in Korea. So, after which, they had, basically, it's being acquired by another company, US-based company. The company name is ASG, based in US. So they acquired this company to leverage on their other product offering, which is significantly working on each other. Because they're also focusing on data backup. So they see that Tempo software is a good product that they can offer to the market, matching up their existing clients.
Next, for the next question, what are the software do you think
This
these software play a very important role in your company?
In our company. So, as I mentioned, Sandz Solution is not a company implementing products or software primarily for our use. We have certain clients outside the company, but to answer your question on how important the backup software is, basically, if you would notice, different companies has their own head offices, right? So these offices have very important data as well. So by using a backup software, such as what I mentioned at Tempo, they have this a peace of mind in terms of security. Security in such ways that they back up the important data from the head office to another site. So that's what that product can offer.
For the next question, how is data captured and prepared for processing? How should it be? What data resources are or should be captured?
So, for question about what type of data are being backed up is being identified with our clients. But most of this data, to inform you, these are of course very important data. That's why they have that proposal candidated to be safe kept. So the data such as information about employee, information about figures, about numbers, about finances, they back it up. Important files. So it's being backed up by in ways that this software, by the way, at Tempo, is an automated backup. Alright, so you can create a specific schedule onto a specific file or directory that you want to back up. So it can happen, you can schedule it every time of the day, in a specific hour. So it happens automated.
For the next question, how is data manipulated and transformed into information? How should it be? What processing alternatives should be considered?
The data is being manipulated in a way of the process by the way of backup for your information is basically it will come from a source file or a source device on which that data will be pulled or will be backed up from, and then it will be transferred or restored to another device. So after transferring the file from another device, they're going to restore it and to be, of course, usable.
Can you give an example of
The source.
source?
The source
The
of
that you are using in your company.
Pardon?
Can you give us an example of the source you have mentioned?
The source, source in way like for our company, let's say the source is from this data. We have a data center right here. So the source, the data source is from this server, let's say, and you want to transfer, migrate that to other servers. So basically, it's a source and then a target. Did you mean to say source like source code? Or?
Okay.
That's it.
That.
Okay.
How is information communicated to users? How should it be? What information products are and should be produced?
What information product?
Information products. Information products. What is information communicated? How is information communicated to users?
Information communicated to users. So the question about how the information can be communicated to users in ways like as I mentioned, the backup software. Let's say you have your laptop, right? And you want to back up the laptop, or the information of the data. So in the event that you lost your computer, this software has a ability or a feature that enables you to restore your previous files.
Okay.
One example of that is Atempo.
Tempo.
How are data resources organized, stored, updated, and retrieved? How should they be?
How are the data being retrieved?
Organized, stored, updated, and retrieved.
Okay, so for a tempo, let's say you schedule a rule to back up your laptop constantly. Let's say every day, every 2 a.m. It backs up all your files on a specific directory. Let's say drive B, you created a folder that says a tempo. All the files that you place there will be replicated or backed up automatically.
For the last question, how are input, processing, output, and storage activities monitored and controlled? How can they be? What control method should be considered?
For the question about controlling or managing the backup, Tempo has its own user interface, right, that allows you to manage all the backup or the data that you want to back up, to schedule, to restore, and to replicate. So it has its own feature, a management screen that allows you to do it. So basically, it's built into the software to that product. So you don't need a third-party software to manage the backup or the files.
Is Atempo the only software you have, or there are many others?
We have many other software offerings aside from Atempo. As I mentioned, we have software for security. So we have implementation in Bangko Sentral and other banks. I would say most of the banks in the Philippines, we have the implementation about security. So for, of course, privacy and for our clients, aside from Atempo, aside from software security, we have also a cloud software. So it means to say that your files from the phone. iCloud is I think for Apple products. But we have a similar product to iCloud. So we partnered with large telecommunication companies in the Philippines. So we're offering that product together with them for their existing clients, and mobile phone, the postpaid plan that they have. They're offering to back up their phone, whether it's an iPhone, an Android. So we have that iCloud software as well.
Yung tanong ko kanina. Cut ko muna.
Stop muna.